Oh, did I scare you? Y'all know what it is. It's not time for you to step into a new universe. It is time for you to step into the Ways verse. It's your boy, Joe Ways.
Whatever.
We are in his world. That's your boy, Big Ed. We are in his world. And I'm your boy, OG, Tim Wilson. This is the Ways verse where we are counting down today. We are counting down to the greatest movie of all times. We've already put 6 movies into the finals. We've got 2 more movies that are gonna make it into the final 8. And before this year is over, we're gonna find out what the greatest movie of all times is. This is the Waves verse. So, yo, Joe Waves, what's going on, man? How you feeling today?
Man, I'm good. I've been looking forward to this all week, especially since last week's show had a little bit of controversy in the brackets, but this week it's going to get a lot smoother.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with y'all bullshit. They be teaming up on me on some bullshit movies, man. Just so y'all know. How the fuck? Never mind. All right, we ain't. I just want to say
he's still mad about Man on Fire.
I am mad about Man on Fire, and I'm mad that Ghoulies beat Gremlins. Gremlins grossed like $300 million. Ghoulies made about $20,000.
Yeah, but Ghoulies was a classic.
There no fucking Gremlins is a classic. The fuck are you talking about? So Gremlins is an absolute classic, a classic for real, not just in your heart. But
Goonies is just in my heart. Goonies is in a lot of people's hearts.
Not like Gremlins. Look up the numbers. Man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Look, all I know is this week's gonna get real tough because we got some matchups where only one movie can really move on. There's going to be some movies that definitely deserve to be in that Elite 8.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Oh.
I'm not looking forward to this. All right. So what how we starting? What order we starting in?
We'll start with
yeah, we've lined up differently than normal, so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so it's me, Big Ed, then Ways?
Yeah, that works.
Let's start it that way. Okay.
All right, should we recap what's already in the final 8 first?
Already?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
We can wait.
No, I mean, go ahead. We can do. Let's do that now. That way, everybody understands what these movies are going up against. Once a final one is made.
All right. Okay. Already we got Hotel Rwanda, The Blues Brothers, Boys in the Hood, Black Panther, Purple Rain, and last week's winner was John Q. Now, OG, I got a question for you yet. Actually, it's a question for Dejan. Did he watch Blues Brothers yet?
No, he has not.
Oh, bro, you slipping.
He has not. I told him we was going to watch it the next time he come over for football, and he ain't been over for football since. He's like, fuck that. I'm not watching this shit. So it's not going to happen. So it is not happening. He used to come over every fucking week for football until I said that. I ain't seen him since. This is my first time seeing him since then. Damn. Because he was like, oh, no, I know you're doing the show tonight. We ain't going to be watching the
movie. Hey, so before we go ahead and get to working on this bracket, let's go ahead and toast it up, get this party started right.
All right, let's do this toast then. Dijon, you toasting with us? Let's do it.
Toast to the Blues Brothers.
Boom. Ooh. His cup empty. Hold on. Don't. His cup emptied in the motherfucker. He's trying to fake the funk.
Damn. I was sure about to take this shot. You see, I got my tall glass today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got my double.
All right, let's do this. Boom.
Ooh. Cheers, fellas.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ooh, I shouldn't let that sit too long.
You found it?
Go in the fridge for about half hour. Be good, bro.
Oh no, it's
World Golf
like,
Tour.
Oh,
like this shit gets stronger.
Oh yeah. All right. So y'all ready to get this party started?
Let's get this party started, baby.
All right, OG. We started with you. First matchup of the night. We got Ghost of Mississippi
Ooh.
against Lean on Me.
Oh.
No.
Damn, that's a good strong start. But it's as good as both of these movies are. Lean on Me is moving on for me. I'm going to Lean on Me. I don't even need to say nothing. Just call me Batman.
They used to call me Joe Clark, but now
They used to call me Crazy Joe. No, they used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman.
I'm also going with Lean on Me.
You know what?
Who's your favorite character in Lean on Me?
Joe Clark.
Oh shit, mine was Sam's.
Hey, I'm gonna give my vote to Ghost of Mississippi because I believe it deserves at least one vote. This is a first round matchup I don't consider really all that fair.
Speaking of fair, Fair East Side.
I knew once Joe said that you was fit to do that.
All right.
Loyalty. All right, man. All right, next round.
All right, Big Ed, you ready?
Yep.
All right. We have Lady Sings the Blues
Yeah.
up against the Hateful Eight.
Ooh.
Oh. I gotta go with the one that I've seen. Now, in full disclosure, we did just get Netflix
Finally.
today. So
Well, congratulations.
Hateful Eight is on the list to watch for tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to put my vote in for Lady Sings the Blues.
Ooh. I really dug both of these movies. The Hateful Eight is definitely one of my favorite movies that came straight to Netflix. And for that reason, I have to go with the Hateful Eight. Really good fucking movie, in my opinion.
Was the Hateful Eight straight to Netflix? I didn't think so.
I thought it was straight to Netflix.
No, I don't think so because I saw it before Netflix. I didn't see it on Netflix. I saw it. I saw it on DVD before that. Both very good movies, man. Hateful Eight was very good. A little long, but if you stay with it, it really comes together. It's classic Tarantino. You've got to watch it to get what it's going because it's all over the place. He's just a master of piecing a movie together, unlike anybody else. Lady Sings the Blues is just classic Black cinema. Diana Ross, Richard Pryor. Just fucking amazing movie. Where I learned with Strange Fruit, man. So I'm gonna go with Lady Sings the Blues as well. I'm gonna go with Lady Sings the Blues. That's for me. That's too much of a classic to go out first round. Where Hateful Eight is a good movie, but it's not a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Billy D. Williams was in that motherfucker too. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen Lady Sings the Blues, give it a watch, man. That's classic Black cinema that, like you've never seen. And you're seeing this ain't your Richard Pryor that's gonna make you laugh.
No,
this is your Richard Pryor that shows that he was an actor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So next one's on me. We have Harlem Nights up against Terminator.
Damn.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights against Terminator? That's strong, man. That is
all the Terminators.
Yeah, that's strong. Who's on first? Me?
It's on me. when it comes to Terminator, I gotta say this is T1, T2 by far the best movies, with T2 being better than T1. Uh, Harlem Nights though, there's really not much that needs to be said about Harlem Nights. You want to talk about classic movies? There you go. My vote has to go with Harlem Nights.
Oh, it's on me. It's on me. Uh, Tough call, man. Dejan is back here saying it's not close to him, but I don't know what movie he's choosing. I'm not asking him because I don't want any outside influence on my vote. But it is a much tougher call. I get the feeling I know which one because I think the original Terminator is a little before his time, and that was groundbreaking. That put Arnold Schwarzenegger on a map, and this is a motherfucker that became a fucking senator, governor. So, this was I'll be back. I mean, there's so many classic lines. It changed action movies. Mm-hmm. You know, the people didn't do the quips, the funny lines in action movies before Terminator. The I'll be back started that shit. Then after I'll be back became such a popular tag and Hasta la Vista, baby. Then everybody started putting the yippee ki and all that kind of shit in movies, in the action movies because of Terminator. Terminator changed that. And it was just an interesting twist. How in the end she was the reason why he was there, and she became pregnant with the child that was supposed to save the world by the guy that came back to save her. That was it. I mean, it was just a fucking movie that made you think and stop and say, wow. Terminator 1 was fantastic. Terminator 2 was good too. I agree with you wholeheartedly. 1 and 2 was it. After 1 and 2, you can keep the rest of them. The rest don't belong on the list, but 1 and 2 belongs on the list. 2 was great because the action was just phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And it took a little bit of a right, whereas Schwarzenegger came back as a good guy, as opposed to the first one, he was the bad guy. Harlem Nights has the most classic black comedic cast of all times. You've got everybody: Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Robin Harris. It's Della Reese is the most classic comedic black cast of characters of all times. Eddie and Richard didn't get along. I don't know if y'all knew that. Eddie and Richard were not friends. Richard was Eddie's idol. So, Richard was Eddie's idol. So therefore, he wanted to bring them together and put them in the film together. But Richard felt like Eddie was the one knocking me off my pedestal. So fuck this dude. I'm going to do my movie, do my scenes, and walk away. Eddie said he never talked to him offset during that whole filming of that movie. He barely talked to him the whole time. He just did his part and walked away. But still, they made a great movie, a classic film. 2 classics here. Mm-hmm. I want to be clear. Both of these are classics, and contrary to what my son says, this is an extremely close call. And I'm going to leave it up to Big Ed because I'm going to go with Terminator.
Ooh, all right.
Well, I'm sorry for Arnold Schwarzenegger that you left it up to me. But I'm gonna shoot you in the pinky toe. Oh, but go ahead. There it is. Yeah, I'm going with Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Della Reese, Red Fox, Robin Harris, Danny Aiello in Harlem Nights.
I figured you would, and I knew Terminator deserved to vote.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's cool. I have no problem with Harlem Nights moving on, none whatsoever.
No.
Both on. I'm probably watching Harlem Nights. To be honest.
Yep.
Yeah. And these are with these two movies.
I would like to. I would.
Sorry.
I would like to say I take Harlem Nights over Terminator 2 by a landslide. But Terminator 1 was a great fucking story.
Yes. And wasn't it one of the first movies that instead of you going into a dystopian or utopian future, the dystopian future comes to you?
Yeah. That's true. And not only that, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like I said, he really wasn't on the map like he is now. So he wasn't looked at as, he wasn't a hero in movies yet. He wasn't carrying movies. So he was a villain in this movie. And then after that movie, he blew up, he exploded because of Terminator and started doing these movies where he was the good guy all the time. And, people forget that he started out as the villain and Terminator was the one that put him on the map. And then that's why when they came back with part 2, he was a good guy because he's everybody's hero now. You can't make him the bad guy now. He's fucking everybody.
Who would have thought that Terminator would have led to Kindergarten Cop and was the movie with Danny DeVito
Twins? Yeah, all that shit, man. All that shit. Well, it was another one that came out right after Terminator where he was a good guy too, like Commando or something like that.
Oh yeah, Commando. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So he did a lot of shit, but he took off because of Terminator, man. That's very underrated movie.
I had 2 movies that actually made me want to watch Terminator.
What's that?
Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer.
Yes, Conan the Barbarian was also another decent one, but he didn't blow up. He blew up because of Terminator. Yeah. Terminator took him to the next level.
Yeah,
that's when, and after that, he became heroes in all the movies, and you couldn't, you couldn't turn back.
Yeah,
he became an American hero after that.
All right, so OG, we're wait, is it on you?
It's on me.
Yep.
Next matchup. Should hit a little closer to home.
Uh-oh.
We have Blade going up against 8 Mile.
Oh shit! These are 2 fucking tough, man, from first round. Blade against 8 Mile. God damn, these are 2 fucking tough. Now you already know that I'm a big vampire buff, and Blade is my favorite vampire movie. Y'all know that. But I'm also, my favorite genre of movies are in order: music movies, sports movies, and then vampire films. And 8 Mile is not my favorite music movie, but it is next to Straight Outta Compton, my favorite hip hop movie. It's my second favorite hip hop movie, so I've got to go with 8 Mile, baby. Plus, that's Detroit. But you know what? You gotta lose yourself.
Hey,
in the music.
Before you go, Big Ed, I forgot. I wanted to know what was Deshaun's answer for that last one between Terminator and Harlem Nights.
Yeah, you teased it, so we got to know.
It was starting to itch at the back of my head real quick. I was like, oh, hold on. We got to fix that.
He picked Harlem Nights.
Okay.
All right. Now, although I love Marvel movies, all the Marvel movies I love, but Blade is not one of them. Because this Blade wasn't made by Marvel Studios.
I'll save it for my turn. Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm eagerly waiting the new Blade that comes out with
Mahershala Ali.
I'm waiting for that one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You kind of made me upset with that.
Hey, it's okay. But I don't know. I think I might have been smoking too much. But I forgot, what was the other movie?
8 Mile.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't remember the other movie.
No, I remember it. I remember it now. I'm going with 8 Mile. Against the Blade trilogy that I've only watched each one of those movies maybe one time in my life.
You need to watch the first one again.
OG, you said 8 Mile?
I did say 8 Mile.
Okay. Well,
8 Mile's already moving on.
Yeah. I'm going with Blade, but let me tell you something, bro. Because I can't just let you say it's not a Marvel movie. There would be no Marvel movies if it were not for Blade. Plain and simple. Disney Marvel would not have ever happened if it weren't for the success of Blade. Plain and simple. Not to mention, it is one of Wesley Snipes' biggest roles that brought him to the mainstream, where it wasn't just black movies that was getting him attention. It was Blade that brought him into the forefront with a wider audience, not just white people, but of all cultures and races.
I'm just gonna say this, man. I can't lie. I was Blade 2, Blade 3. I didn't get into the trilogy. You need to watch Blade 1 again to tell me that ain't one nigga. And you like Deadpool, but you don't like Blade? Give me a fucking break, man. Move on. Let's move on. Blade is the shit. The first Blade is fucking fantastic.
Well, Big Rabbit moves on this.
And I agree. I picked 8 Mile. I picked 8 Mile to win, but come on, man. You can't.
I ain't gonna lie, I legit got a little upset about that.
You can't get Blade, nigga. That was fucking Wesley Snipes' best movie to me. Yes. And definitely my favorite vampire film, man. Blade is the shit. Man. Fucking Blade is the shit.
Now we're getting into a little something deeper.
Starting
with Big Ed.
Uh-oh.
We have The Sandlot up against Blazing Saddles.
Oh, fuck. Now, all of my kids love The Sandlot. But I'm going to have to go with the movie that I like better. And I'm going with Blazing Saddles. Just let me know. Where the white women at? That's the funniest line from the whole goddamn movie.
Now, I will say this. Gene Wilder is one of my favorite actors that I really don't speak much about. Plain and simple. Gene Wilder is, I consider him top tier. He's in so many movies that I love. But The Sandlot is a movie I grew up with. That's the movie that had me afraid of my neighbors' yards if they had a privacy fence. You know, I remember being in the hood in the empty lot playing baseball, playing kickball and shit. And Sandlot was the movie that me and my cousins related to the most. So I'm gonna go with The Sandlot on this one.
And I'm just gonna squash that as fast as I can because Blazing Saddles is one of the funniest movies ever made, and I'm all in with Blazing Saddles, no doubt about it. Because pardon me while I whip this out.
All right. Next matchup starts with me. We have a comedy movie against a drama. A very serious movie up against a nowhere near serious movie. We have Major Payne up against Dances with Wolves. And I believe these are actually two movies I put in.
I believe it's on you too, right?
It is on me. That's the sad part about this. Dances with Wolves is what I consider to be an absolute classic. Bro, I don't know if you meant to talk to us or not, but I think you're muted.
There we go.
I was like, I see him talking in his mic. I just don't hear him. But Dances with Wolves, I thought was a great movie. Major Payne, on the other hand, you know, that was one of me and Martha's favorite movies. Our little sister Martha's favorite movies. You know, 30 with the deaf kid and everything. So I will go with Major Payne. It's probably one of my favorite movies with starring Wayne's brother. In general,
Man, I got to go with Major Payne because that was Damon Wayans was funny in that. Dancing with Wolves was a good movie. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm not gonna lie, but I did like it. But I like the Major Payne a lot more. I've seen if they were both on, I'm watching Major Payne.
Yeah,
I'm not even giving Dances with Wolves the time of day because it was the only fucking movie that I have ever seen that has made me fall asleep within the first 10 minutes of the fucking movie every time I have fucking seen it. Every fucking time.
okay.
But Major Payne, you want me to make you forget about that pain?
I'm saying. Hey, when I went into the military, I was expecting one of my drill sergeants to be like that.
You want me to make you forget about that finger? Here, give me your other hand. Major Payne moves on by a landslide.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, OG, you get this next startup.
Okay.
What?
I'm over here kind of schooling him a little bit on Blazing Saddles, and it just Blazing Saddles is getting harder and harder to beat as I keep talking about.
Hey, all right. So here's your.
What did he say? He said the sheriff is near. No, I said the sheriff is a bing. Okay, good.
All right. The next matchup, starting with you, OG, we got the Warriors up against Set It Off.
Oh my God. Oh, this is an absolutely unfair matchup. The Warriors against Set It Off.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes! Come on, man. You can't speak out. You can't think out loud. I cussed one of his friends out about that already. I'm going with the Warriors, man, because that was just too influential for me. That was a big deal. The Warriors was a whole nother planet back then. So I'm gonna go with the Warriors. Warriors, come out and play.
Yeah, the Warriors is moving on.
Mm-hmm. But I will give my vote
I'm
to
sorry.
Set It Off.
I'm sorry, Queen Latifah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for Jada Pinkett. Y'all made a bomb ass movie. Vivica Fox, you two. Y'all made a bomb ass movie, but
goddamn, sorry, you said her name, and I was like, man, that bitch is sexy.
Vivica was sexy as fuck in that movie, man.
Ooh,
but yeah,
she done lost it a little bit now, but back then she was fire. She was fire.
Yeah. I'm sorry to all of y'all, but yeah, the Warriors is moving on.
All right.
Is that other lady? Isn't the other girl Cicely Tyson's daughter? Somebody told me that was Cicely Tyson.
So she looked like her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. If y'all know, put it in the comments. If y'all know for a fact,
please. All right, Big Ed, we're starting with you.
All right,
we have BJ and the Bear up against the Wood.
I'm going with the Wood.
I would have to go with the Wood as well.
And as much as I like BJ and the Bear, one of my dad's favorite movies, very funny movie, a lot of fun to watch. Burt Reynolds was the master of making bad movies that was fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And you just had to enjoy a bad fucking movie because Burt Reynolds knew how to make it funny.
It was the mustache.
And yeah, it was the stash, and it was the hat, and it was just the way he talked to police. He was always a winner. with that. A great movie, a lot of fun, but not against the wood. Come on. It's the wood all day. Clean sweep.
All right. That completes the first round of this side of the bracket.
First round. The first round is over. It's over. It's over.
Now,
I think it's a good time for a pee break.
All right, let's get a little pee break in here, y'all. This is the Waves verse you're listening to. I'm your boy, OG Tim Wilson. I'm here with Big Ed and Waves, and we'll be right back. By the way, y'all, it's been confirmed that is not Cicely Tyson's daughter. We have just confirmed it is not Cicely Tyson's daughter. But since I'm talking on this beat, maybe I should make it hit. What should I name this one? I'm going to call it Shoot You Out the Window. I ain't gonna do that one. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna even do that.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to take one more shot.
You know what? Dejan just spilt the rest of my crown, so I can't take another shot.
Oh, goddamn, that's a violation.
Yeah, that motherfucker spilled my whole fucking bottle of crown. Brand new bottle, too. Spilt it all over my floor. I ain't got to take a shot now. The whole fucking house smell like Crown Royal. All you got to do is breathe in this motherfucker. All you got to do now is breathe, and you fucked up. I'm gonna take another shot. He doing another one. I do one more with him. Yeah,
I got me a big head bottle, so I ain't got to worry about that. Then I'm the only drinker in the house.
I usually am too, because I'm not the only drinker in the house, but my brother don't drink Crown anymore because it knocks him out. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, okay. They got this new Marvel movie coming out called Morbius.
New Marvel movie coming out called Morbius.
Woo! Yeah, Sony Marvel. That shit's gonna be dope as hell.
That's why Blade is, in the series. That's the Dracula of Marvel.
Okay, so Blade will be in that series.
More than likely, because Blade, that's Blade's biggest enemy.
Okay, okay.
Can I give a spoiler for the end credits of one of the movies just came out?
Huh? What?
Can I give a spoiler for one of the movies that just came out not too long ago?
Look, don't get Marvel to shut us down.
What's the movie?
Eternals.
Oh yeah, you can spoil that all you want because I ain't gonna ever watch it.
All right. In the end credits, the dude from fucking Game of Thrones is in it. The dude that played Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Kit Harington, that's his name. He's in the office and he's looking at this case that's got a sword in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the voice of Blade comes through. Are you sure you want to pick that up?
That's all you had. That's your fucking spoiler.
Yeah, it was a spoiler of the end credit. It's teasing movies that are coming up. Blade is coming out.
Ain't no goddamn spoiler. That ain't no spoiler, motherfucker. I've seen better spoilers on the back of a Mustang. That ain't shit. He gonna say it, then he gonna stop like he said some intricate shit, and that was the voice of Blade came in and said that. Yeah, but
all right.
All right.
Let's
anyway.
get it. Y'all ready to get cracking?
No, I'm gonna do another shot.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do another shot.
I'm doing another shot too.
I'm sitting here looking at my shot glass like, why is that full?
I'm doing mine. But here we go. Boom.
Boom, boom.
D doing one too. He just spilled this shit all over me.
It's in the room somewhere.
What? Oh, I thought you were talking about my shot. I'm like, it's in my hand.
In the room somewhere.
Ooh.
All right. All right.
Wait,
you missed it, Big Ed. I did a new song. It was called Shoot You at the Window. All right. Waves. Waves, who is on? Which way we going? Who's on?
It's on me.
All right.
We have Lean on Me up against Lady Sings the Blues.
Okay.
Who's it on first?
Me. For me, this isn't even that hard. For me, Lean on Me is the better movie.
I'm not. This is where the buck stops for Lady Sings the Blues. Loved it, but Lean on Me moves on. Yeah, no doubt.
That's a landslide.
Absolutely. All right, OG. Oh, by the way, we're going reverse order now.
No, we're not going reverse order yet. No, we're not yet. We go reverse order for the next 16.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally knew that.
No, you didn't.
Like, take too many shots. This is what you get.
So it's on me. So it's on me.
Yes, it is.
What we got?
Harlem Nights up against 8 Mile.
Harlem Nights versus 8 Mile is extremely tough for me. All of my favorite comedians against a movie made in my favorite city that most people don't understand why they call it 8 Mile. Have I ever told y'all why they call that movie 8 Mile? The significance of 8 Mile?
No, I don't know.
8 Mile,
So-
the other side of the tracks. It's
Yes, 8 Mile Road is the significance is 8 Mile Road is the borderline between Detroit and the northern suburbs. So if you're on one side of 8 Mile, you're in Detroit. If you're on the other side of 8 Mile, you're not. So if it's him being from the other side of 8 Mile and coming down into Detroit to be a part of everything was basically that's what he called it 8 Mile because it is a thick fucking border. You know what I'm saying? It turns where it goes from black to white when
Right.
you walk across the street. Tough call, man. If they're both on, though, I still don't know. Tough fucking call. I'm going to go against my better judgment here, and I'm gonna say fucking 8 Mile.
All right. Big Ed.
I'm still going with Harlem Nights.
Man, I love Harlem Nights by far. It's one of my favorite movies. But so is 8 Mile. But I know a couple wannabe gangster ass motherfuckers named Clarence. I have to go with 8 Mile.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big
Major upset.
that is an upset.
That is an upset.
I'm gonna call it major because 8 Mile is strong, but that is an upset. I didn't expect Harlem Night to go out so early. Harlem Nights is a very strong film, but I think 8 Mile was just better done.
Yeah,
really do. And even Eddie Murphy said that was Eddie Murphy's first. That was Eddie Murphy's first first and only attempt at directing a film. And he's quick to point out that as a director, he's not its greatest. He got what other directors go through and said, I'm not a great director. So funny film, did what it was supposed to do, but as just a better made film, I think 8 Mile was a better movie.
Yeah.
Overall.
All right, Big Ed. Next matchup starts with you. We have Blazing Saddles up against Major Payne.
Oh, that's no competition. Blazing Saddles all day.
Okay. Well, for me, it's Major Payne just because I recognize Major Payne more. I'm a younger guy, so I like Major Payne a little bit more.
Yeah, and for me, it's not even close. It's Blazing Saddles all day.
All right.
Candy Graham for Mongo, motherfucker. Candy Graham for Mongo.
So Blazing Saddles moves on. Now, next matchup starts with me. We have the Warriors up against the Wood. Very interesting matchup, to say the least. I said interesting, not difficult. Interesting. Because you have the Warriors and then you have the Wood. Two way absolute different sides of the rainbow ass movies. But for me, the Warriors is the better movie.
Great matchup, man. I love The Wood. Both movies on. I would probably watch The Wood, but I'm going with the Warriors.
You good?
I'm also going with the Warriors.
All right.
A clean sweep for the Warriors. I like that. Can you dig?
I was just gonna say that.
Hey, all right. So, OG, you start us off on our semifinals of this side of the bracket.
All right.
We have Lean on Me going up against 8 Mile.
This is a hell of a fucking bracket. This has been the best bracket so far. So Lean on Me against 8 Mile. I love my city, but I'm going with Joe Clark, baby. Lean on Me.
Fair East Side.
Yeah.
Lean on Me moves on.
By a landslide. All right. I'm curious to see where this goes. So, starting with you, Big Ed. Blazing Saddles up against the Warriors.
I'm sorry, both of them are on. All you got to tell me is where the white women at?
All right. Well, for me
For
personally,
Blazing Saddles.
I am going to go with the Warriors.
This is the toughest fucking. It's funny because Dejan ain't never seen either one of these movies. He has no idea what I'm talking about. This is one of the toughest decisions I've had to make through this entire tournament. This has been the best bracket so far. I'm hands down. This bracket has not had any slouches, other than Dancing with Wolves. I'm just bullshitting. I'm fucking with Joe.
That's the only movie in the list that'll put you to sleep.
The Warriors and Blazing Saddles is extremely unfair for me because the historical value of both of them in my personal life. Holy smokes. How do you vote against either one of these fucking movies? If they're both on, I'm watching one and recording the other. I'm like, it's like, I don't know. I need to flip a fucking coin. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna just bite the bullet and say, the fucking Warriors move on, man.
Well, I guess I can't even say that's an upset.
The Warriors, baby.
Man, that's two classics up against each other.
That is tough, bro. I really wanted Blazing Saddles to win. But I'm going with the Warriors.
All right. Final matchup of this side of the bracket.
Final matchup of this side of the bracket.
Starts with OG.
Starts with OG. That would be me.
It is. Lean on Me
Lean on Me
up
against the Warriors.
the Warriors.
I'm going with Lean on Me.
You good?
I'm gonna have to agree.
Ooh.
Ain't gonna lean on me.
Lean on Me.
I'm going the Warriors because it deserves at least one vote in this round.
It deserves more than one. It deserves a vote and a half. Dijon, you vote for the Warriors? He don't know. He ain't never. No, he only on me. God damn it. All right, man. But that's it. But Lean on Me moves on to the finals of tonight's round. And we'll be right back with the second round of 16. This is the Ways verse. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. That's Big Ed. This is Ways. And this is the Ways verse. We'll be back. I'm cursed. I can run a few verses, but you know it don't matter. I drive hearses. Stick you in the back seat, then I ride the back beat. You know why? Because I know I got flat feet, and I walk down the back streets. Yo. And we in this. Dijon was recording me and I didn't know it. Doing no bullshit, trying to go viral.
You can catch yourself on TikTok later on tonight.
He's losing money on the FanDuel. I told him to listen to the Fantasy Roundup and he to get his shit right, but no.
That's all he got to do.
He'll listen to us. He don't listen to us.
I'm just saying, when it comes down to fantasy football,
yeah,
all three of us are in our goddamn playoffs.
There it is.
Yeah. So
yeah.
All right. Despite what everybody say about listening to me, I'm in the playoffs.
All right. So
in 1 week he'll be in the layoffs. Okay.
Damn. We put it there. All right, so we're on to our second side of this bracket, right?
Yes. So now we reverse. Now, Joe, we reverse.
Yes.
And it goes me first, right?
It starts with Big Ed.
Mm-hmm.
So we have The Longest Yard up against Stand By Me.
Longest Yard against Stand By Me. That's a good fucking matchup, man. Big Ed, I'm curious to see where you go with this.
Just stand by me. I'm going Stand By Me.
Stand By Me is a great movie, man. You want to see a dead body. The original Want to See a Dead Body movie. The Longest Yard, man. It was done twice and it was good both times.
Yeah.
You don't see that often.
Right.
The remake was damn good, man. Another Burt Reynolds movie that Burt Reynolds just made fantastic. And then turn around, Adam Sandler made it just as fun. Grab me one too, man. So I can't allow without a fight Burt Reynolds to go down twice. Without a vote. So I'm going with The Longest Yard. Because he broke his fucking nose. I think he broke his fucking nose.
No, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Legit broke his nose. All right. For me, I enjoyed both of these movies heavily. I enjoyed the Burt Reynolds movie, Longest Yard. But I enjoyed the Adam Sandler even more. I am gonna go with The Longest Yard. So The
Wow,
Longest Yard moves on.
that is mildly an upset actually, because Stand by Me is a great,
Strong movie.
very good movie, great movie, man. I love it, loved it with a passion. So yeah, hold on for a second. But I'm saying hold on like y'all on the phone. But yeah, no, good, both great movies, man. But I mean, has to wait.
Going back to something that was said earlier, though, that's gonna piss you off. Stand by Me actually brought us Sean Astin,
Mm.
who was the main character in The Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
The Goonies wasn't shit.
All right. OG, we starting with you on this next matchup.
Yes, sir.
We have Jumanji up against Star Trek.
Jumanji.
I'm never going to vote against Robin Williams. Jumanji.
Well, I'll give Star Trek its lasting and just due. And I'm gonna go with Star Trek.
But I am glad because I've never been a Trekkie. I didn't like it on television. I didn't watch the movie. I didn't give a fuck to, and I'm not giving it a fair shake because fuck Star Trek. I'm glad it lost.
All right, next matchup starts with me. We have The Toy up against Planet of the Apes.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
For me, it's not close. Planet of the Apes is one of the most epic fucking movies ever. I'm going Planet of the Apes.
And who's next? Me?
Yeah.
Big Ed.
Oh, yeah, because we're going in reverse.
Yep.
All right. Whenever anybody asks me about what movie, if there's a movie that they should see, I'm going Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason in The Motherfucking Toy. You have to watch that fucking movie. I don't give a fuck what you like. If you like comedy, if you like action, if you like drama, you have to watch The fucking Toy. The Toy moves. The way OG's shaking his head, the Toy's moving on.
Okay, so I am going to say I agree wholeheartedly, Big Ed. The Toy deserves all the accolades you gave.
Oh, come on now.
But I'm also going to agree that Planet of the Apes is way too strong. It's just an unfair matchup.
No.
The Toy should not be up against the Planet of the Apes first round because the Planet of the Apes is just a fucking monster. And you can pick anyone from any genre. You can even pick the old ones before it got good. You can even pick the old ones from when I was a kid that y'all probably never even seen. And
I've watched them.
Planet of the Apes is too historically great. It's just another world, man. It's fucking Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember saying this movie when we were putting the field together, saying, how the fuck did the Planet of the Apes not come up yet?
It was like the third or fifth round, third, fourth, or fifth round that we got to the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, it was a long time. And I was sitting there going, how the fuck did we not say this? One of the greatest movies of all time. And you can pick any one of them. They're all good. They're all good, man. Every single one is fantastic. I'm going to Planet of the Apes. Ain't no doubt about it. They're going to be hard to beat.
Planet of the Apes moves on.
But the Toy deserves its credit. I thank you, Big Ed, for all the accolades you gave it. because it deserves all of it.
Yes. Now, moving on, we got Big Ed starting us off with Gran Torino versus The Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, I loved when I was a kid. I was coming up. Me, EJ, and Marcus. Every time we watched the fucking movie, we try to redo the fight scenes. We in the bedroom, crane kicking each other. But Gran Torino, I don't know what it was about that movie. Clint Eastwood did a good job. That's my favorite Clint Eastwood movie. Is Gran Torino. So I'm gonna have to go Gran Torino.
Okay. OG?
I just want to agree with everything Big Ed just said for the first time in my life. And I'm going to go Gran Torino.
Mm. I agree with everything as well. But I am going to give my vote to Karate Kid because, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if you guys agree, Mr. Miyagi is one of the most influential characters of all time in any movie.
Great observation. And I just want to point out as well with Karate Kid, another one of those films that was remade and was good both times. I liked the remake of Karate Kid better than I liked Karate Kid 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
However, I will say this to Big Ed, who's new to Netflix. There's a series called Cobra Kai.
Ooh.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yep. I'm looking into that already.
Check it out. Watch it. You'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Like what, 3-4 seasons in?
I think it's 2 seasons in.
Okay.
You'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And what it does is it's not a spoiler. It's just what it is. It picks up the story of Karate Kid 20 years later.
Yep.
Now,
20 years after Karate Kid, here we are now, and now the Karate Kid continues. So it's like it's pretty fun to watch. It's a fun series.
I will say this about the Karate Kid series. And I'm giving you the fair warning on this, bro. And none of my previous employers are watching this. And even if they are, fuck you. I don't work there anymore. So it doesn't matter. I intentionally called off of work a few times just to finish a season of the Karate Kid. Like, it's that fucking good.
Are you referring to Cobra Kai?
Yeah, sorry, Cobra Kai.
Okay.
It's that fucking good.
Yeah, it's very enjoyable. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So check out Cobra Kai. It's a good one.
I'll check it out.
Big Ed, we need to talk. I'll give you tips on everything you need to watch on Netflix.
Oh man, yeah.
You got a lot of catching up to do. But okay. Anyway, what's next? What's next? Big Ways.
I caught that. Started with you, OG. We have the Lost Boys up against the Truman Show.
Oh,
are we starting with me? I thought I started the last one.
No. Big Ed started the last one.
And it's the Lost. I'm going with the Truman Show.
I enjoyed the Lost Boys. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was going to say absolutely, man. That's a. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Come on, all day. Truman Show. One of my favorites.
As much as I enjoyed the Lost Boys, I have to agree. The Truman Show, because the Truman Show is the only movie I've ever watched that has fucked with my head in my personal life. Where you're sitting there, you're brushing your teeth in a mirror, and you're like, wait, are motherfuckers watching me though? Like watching me. So I'm gonna go with the Truman Show.
Even though I nominated the Lost Boys for the list, I'm also gonna go with the Truman Show because, technically the Truman Show was the Matrix before the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Truman Show was today before today. It was reality. My grandson is living the Truman Show, and Dejan don't even realize it. Dejan's son is the Truman Show. We've been watching him on Facebook since he was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Watching him grow up on Facebook. The Truman Show was what we live today before we lived it today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree 100%. Oh, I just saw the next matchup, and it starts with me. Ouch.
Go ahead, share it with us, man.
We have The Pursuit of Happiness versus Finding Forrester. I guess it's not that close for me because by far The Pursuit of Happiness is my favorite movie of Will Smith's of all time. I can't find a better movie of him with him in it. The only thing that comes close to it is Ali. I'm going to go with The Pursuit of Happiness. Big Ed?
It was The Pursuit of Happiness and what else?
Finding Forrester.
Finding Forrester was about finding the chess champion, right?
No, it was he's a writer.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was Sean Connery.
Correct.
Yep. I remember that one. Damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with Finding Forrester.
OG, it's on you.
This one is not close for me. I have to boldly disagree with Joe, saying that this was your favorite Will Smith movie. Ali a close second.
Closest 2 seconds.
My favorite Will Smith movie is not even on the list, and I'm about to shoot myself because it's not on this list. Because it's my favorite Will Smith movie, the one where what's the fucking movie where him and Brill, Empire State of.
Oh yeah.
The fuck is that movie? No.
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy of the State is my favorite Will Smith movie, and it's not even close.
I completely forgot about that movie.
I have nothing on my list close to that movie for Will Smith, and I'm ashamed of myself for not having that movie in this field. That said, Pursuit of Happiness was a great story, a fantastic story, inspirational story. I loved what it stood for. I liked the true life story. And I also like that the true life person that he portrayed made a cameo appearance in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you knew that. He did have a walkthrough part where he walked through and he made a cameo appearance. Finding Forrester is one of my favorite movies, man. It's in my top 10. It is just such a phenomenal film, a phenomenal story. A black kid that's shutting up all you fucking snobby white folks and doing it because he's smarter than you, not just because he can play basketball. Finding Forrester all day. It's not close, and it's not because of anything bad about Pursuit of Happiness. It's more about everything good about Finding Forrester.
Okay. All right, so we're starting with Big Ed this round. Or this matchup, I should say. We're still in the first round. As he disappeared. And no, the movie is not Ghost, even though that is what Big Ed did. He ghosted us.
I'm right here. I can still hear everything. I didn't move nothing but 2 feet away.
All right. So this matchup that you're starting us with is Tommy Boy versus Juice.
Although I love Chris Farley, this one ain't even a competition. It's Juice.
Hey, OG.
Yeah, I'm with Big Ed. I'm Juice all day, easily.
I'm giving Tommy Boy my vote just because I'll be damned if Chris Farley goes out on a round without a single vote.
He could have went without a vote on this one though. He could have did it. He could have did it. Tupac as Bishop, it shaped his whole character. Don't you know? Tupac was not being. Tupac came out as a rapper after Juice.
Yeah, that's true.
And he built his whole character of Tupac as a rapper around the character that Bishop was, around the character he played in Juice, because he got so much love in the hood for being Bishop.
Okay.
So now,
OG, you're gonna start us off this next match.
Oh shit! I'm gonna make it fast. I'm gonna pick fast. I'm gonna pick fast still.
Okay. Little Rascals up against Tombstone.
I ain't gonna pick that fast. That's a tough matchup, actually. They don't match. Little Rascals against Tombstone. I'll be your Huckleberry. Little Rascals made me laugh my fucking ass off. Mm-hmm. One time for Chico, I'm going Little Rascals.
Damn. That's dope. For me, it's not that difficult. Mainly because I've got a pickle. I've got a pickle. I've got a pickle. Hey, hey, hey. I'm going to go with Little Rascals. Or I've got $1.
And I'm going all day long. My favorite character that Eddie Murphy played on Saturday Night Live was when he did Buckwheat. And he did Buckwheat Sings. I'm looking, putting up in all the wrong places. I'm going with Buckwheat, Alfalfa, Froggy, and Darla, and the Little Rascals.
Wow, landslide.
We're going to get Little Rascals and not say Spanky, but okay.
Right?
He left out Spanky and Stymie, but all right. We're going to go with you.
I think this is a good time for us to go ahead and get a quick break in before we go ahead and move on to our next round.
I'm cool with that, y'all. This is the Waves verse. We count down the greatest movie of all times, and we will be right back.
You didn't catch my little fuck up there, did you?
Hey, we're back. This is the Waves Verse. We're counting down to the greatest movie of all times. I want to thank you all for joining us, man. We're having a lot of fun. You're on the What Up Though Show Radio Network. And if you go to the What Up Though Show Network YouTube page and subscribe, you'll catch all of our shows, including the Waves Verse, as you're watching right now. You'll also see the What Up Though Show itself, which is the show that kind of started the whole What Up Though Show family, the whole umbrella. And you also catch the fantasy football roundup or the fantasy roundup, because football is almost over and who knows where we're going to take it from there. We might go fantasy basketball. You never know. But also we have our flagship show, which is called the Smoke Session 612. It's a lot of fun. You want to check that out. We bring you new music from artists that you never heard before. We also bring you some stories that are a lot of fun, and we have fun with them. So you want to make sure you come check out the Smoke Section 612, as well as all the other shows on the What Up Though Show Radio Network. So make sure you subscribe to the What Up Though Show Network homepage on YouTube. And that said, this is the Waves Verse. I know I'm talking too much, so I'm going to pass it on the Waves.
All right. So we're moving on here to our semifinals, or that's a lie, quarterfinals. That's more accurate. We're starting off here with OG. We have The Longest Yard going up against Jumanji.
Tough call. Tougher call than I'm going to make it sound like. But I'm going to go with Jumanji.
Well, shit just got really easy. Because for me, I'm going to go Jumanji. Like I said before, ain't no way in hell, unless something big comes upon us, I'm voting against Robin Williams in Jumanji.
And I like the Kevin Hart one too. Mm-hmm. And Big Ed has had his first mute moment. We want to thank Big Ed for joining us.
I forgot to turn my mic off.
Round of applause, people. Round of applause.
Gotta happen every goddamn show.
Hey, it came late this time, though.
It did.
It happens every show. We just wait for it.
But I'm also gonna have to go, and I'm sorry for The Longest Yard, but it's a clean sweep. Jumanji wins.
Oh yeah. All right. Next matchup. I starts with me, so I'm just gonna say it's not even close for me. Don't even really have to think about this. We have Planet of the Apes versus Gran Torino, and Planet of the Apes is the one that I am gonna choose. You good?
Who's going? Oh fuck! I'm gonna go Gran Torino.
OG.
Loved Gran Torino, great movie, but I'm going Planet of the Apes.
All right. Ooh, now we get to the nitty gritty. Starting with you, Big Ed. We have The Truman Show up against Finding Forrester.
I love Jim Carrey. I love The Truman Show, but Finding Forrester is a better movie.
It's on me?
Yep.
Somebody needs to give me a shot of cyanide because I'm agreeing with Big Ed again.
Okay.
Finding Forrester it is.
All right. Finding Forrester moves on. And I'm going Truman Show because to me, that's one of the biggest mindfuck movies I've seen in a long time, with the exception of The Inception. All right, next matchup starts with you, OG. We have Juice up against Little Rascals.
I'm gonna go with Juice.
I'm gonna go Little Rascals.
That puts me in the position of agreeing with OG this time and going Juice.
Okay.
So I guess we both need cyanide pills.
You always agree with me. Come on.
All right. Next matchup, we have the Battle of the Monkeys. And I start us off with Jumanji up against Planet of the Apes. Now it gets difficult.
Let me just say this. Now we're talking.
This
is the class of movie Planet of the Apes need to go up against before it even has a battle.
Man, this is a lot more difficult here because I love Jumanji. And it's not even just me and Martha sitting back on a Saturday night watching Jumanji or a Saturday afternoon. It's me and my kids sitting back watching Jumanji. But then here comes Planet of the Apes, where it was me and Dad sitting back watching Planet of the Apes. And then in more recent times, me and Ronald, my oldest son, sitting back watching Planet of the Apes and having discussions about it. One of the first real discussions I've ever had with my oldest son was during Planet of the Apes. Just because of that, I'm going to go ahead and vote for Planet of the Apes.
So it's on me?
It is.
Me and the original Big Ed right here. He used to make us sit there and watch Planet of the Apes. But one of my favorite books that I've ever read, and I'm going back to this again because it's one of those books that I had to read. I was made to read. And then I watched the Robin Williams movie, and it followed the book damn near to a T. I got to go with Jumanji.
Okay, so you went with Jumanji. What'd you go with, Joe?
I went with Planet of the Apes.
And he went with Jumanji, so y'all put it on me. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Okay, very tough, and I'm gonna say why. Because I didn't really go into either of these early on. I guess I went in Planet of the Apes a little bit. Epic cinema. All of the thing with the Planet of the Apes is all of them are just so damn good. And Jumanji, all of them are good.
Mm-hmm.
Jumanji was a game changer. It was something that was totally different than anything I'd ever seen when it came out originally with Robin Williams. And then when they came back, what I appreciated when they came back with the new cast, they changed it. They didn't try to just remake the first Jumanji. They revamped it and did something completely different with it.
They built off of it.
And I enjoy the fuck out of it. My brother gets sick of catching me watching Jumanji. He's like, God damn, you watching this shit again? I watch it all the fucking time. Especially with Danny DeVito and what's the other little motherfucker?
Danny Glover.
Danny DeVito and Danny Glover. Yeah. This is tough, man. It's very tough. But I cannot tell a lie. As much as I would prefer to watch Jumanji if they were both on, I would know deep down that Planet of the Apes is the better film. So I'm going to go with Planet of the Apes.
Oh, nice. Planet of the Apes moves on to the finals of this side of the bracket.
Dejan said it wasn't close for him. He was Planet of the Apes all the way.
Okay.
He wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't tell me what the movie was because I wouldn't let him. But he was telling me that it wasn't close. And when I said Planet of the Apes, he said thank you. So I figured it out from there.
All right. Big Ed, we're starting with you on this one.
All right.
We have Finding Forrester up against Juice.
Damn. That's a really tough choice. Because watching Juice, my favorite character, everybody's favorite character in Juice was always Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Except mine.
My favorite character in Juice was Q.
Not mine.
He was just he's one of the ones that made me want to, start mixing and start DJing. Finding Forrester helped me try to find a writing style, but it didn't work. I'm gonna go with Juice.
The DJ shit didn't work either. I'm just playing, man. Damn, I had to say it. I had to hit it. I had to hit him with it, though. He said it. He set it up. He teed it up. I had to hit it. My bad. I'm sorry, Big Ed. I had.
Hey, it's the one I'm still doing 20 years later.
You teed it up, man. You teed it up. I had to hit it. And so my favorite character in Juice was Samuel L. Jackson. Finding Forrester and Juice were both great movies. Juice had a great cast of characters who a lot of those guys went on to do other stuff. I'll never forget how blown away I was by Finding Forrester when I learned by way of the movie what the BMW logo came from, where BMW started. And you'll have to watch the movie to get it. I'm not going to tell you. But it was a historical fact, one of those old school facts that I learned from that movie that I was like, I had no idea that that's what it was. And you could tell that the person he was telling had no idea that's what it was. And that was fascinating to me. And the movie hooked me there forward. Juice was so epic. And the coolest thing about Juice, here comes an old school moment. The coolest moment of Juice for me was when the movie ended and the credits started to roll. I was walking out of the movie theater and I heard a voice go, "You're listening to the voice of Kiss FM." And I turned around like, what the fuck? And it was just credits rolling because that voice of Kiss FM is a very, very, very close friend of mine named Jay Dixon. One of the guys that inspired me to get into radio. We used to do a lot of stuff together. We created our own radio station. Ironically, we called it Juice. This was before the movie Juice. It was an underground station that you had to be in downtown Detroit to hear it because we rigged it up from his apartment downtown. And we had our own little radio station called The Juice. And then his voice pops up at the end of the movie, The Juice. My favorite moment of the fucking movie was that. It blew me away. He didn't even know. I called him like, dude, you know you're in The Juice? He didn't even know. He was shocked to find out. That said, I said it before. One of my top 10 films of all time is Finding Forrester. I said all of that to say Finding Forrester, but I really did want to. really did want to give Juice is just due, and I wanted to say what I had to say about it. But Finding Forrester is one of my favorite movies ever. So I'm Finding Forrester, no doubt about it.
I love how you went through that whole entire diatribe about Juice.
Just to say Finding Forrester.
I like to do that.
That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to mark him for Juice. And then you said
But,
Finding Forrester.
but there was our old school moment of the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So moving on, I got it's my pick. Finding Forrester was an absolutely fucking amazing movie. And surprisingly, I haven't voted for either of these two movies this entire side of the bracket at all. Because they were up against movies that I liked more. And even though I do enjoy both of these movies.
That just says fuck your movies.
For me, Finding Forrester was absolutely amazing. Juice, great movie. But the movie I think of when it comes to Pac is Poetic Justice. So I'm going to vote Finding Forrester due to that fact.
Congratulations, Finding Forrester. You have moved on.
All right. Finals of this side of the bracket.
Big Ed is feeling some kind of way about it.
The finals of this side of the bracket. To decide who goes on and goes to the finals of part 7 to move on to the Elite 8.
Okay. What's the last two here? What's the last two here? Don't name
Big Ed went last, so it looks like it would be on me first. Or no. It went on you last, OG. It went on me last. God damn.
You were last.
So
means I'm first.
So I'm first.
Yeah.
No.
So OG's first. Because it's going reverse order now.
Oh, okay.
Big Ed, you last.
Yep.
So we have Planet of the Apes up against Finding Forrester.
Man, this is tough. Planet of the Apes. I hate to. Hey, you don't know how hard it is for me to go against Finding Forrester, but I'm going with Planet of the Apes.
Ooh.
Ways?
All the way through, I voted for this goddamn movie. Planet of the fucking Apes. Big Ed?
It's on you.
Oh, I went Planet of the Apes.
He just voted.
Shit, what the hell you asking me for? Planet of the Apes moves on.
Man, because you still
I was going for Finding Forrester.
You were going for Finding Forrester? Goddamn, I should have went Finding Forrester. So, but no, I'm cool with that. Planet of the Apes moves on.
Mm-hmm.
Planet of the Apes moves on. And we are into our final. Before we go to our final round, I just want to say it's time to take a break. You listen to the Waves verse. Yeah, I was just trying to keep my music up. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was doing.
You gotta stretch. Gotta do this. Stretch.
Hey, Lil D don't know nothing about them beats. Woo, that beat dope. I'm about to make an album. Whose shoes are these? Whose shoes are these? Whose shoes are these? Whose shoes are these? All right, that's it. Okay, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Down to 2 movies, and the winner goes on to the Elite 8.
Mm-hmm.
Ways, who's on?
It's on me. And we have Lean on Me up against Planet of the Apes.
Damn, that's tough as fuck. Lean on Me versus Planet of the Apes.
I am conflicted. because these are two movies I absolutely enjoy. Both of them I feel are historical pieces, and not just they're historical pieces in cinema altogether, in my opinion. But to me, I think the movie I'm going to choose carries more weight in the history of film, and that would be Planet of the Apes.
That's on me.
It is.
Good. I get to make this tough on OG. Because I'm going with the one that has more accurate historical meaning. And I'm going with the more true story of Joe Clark and East Side High with Lean on Me.
Very, very tough. You did make it tough for me, because this is an extremely tough decision, because these are two extremely huge, monumental, historically great films. That said, our final 8 had really been lining up as black as it can be cinema.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hate to stick the Planet of the Apes in that category. So I'm going with Lean on Me.
Oh.
The only way in there is the Blues Brothers.
You totally missed that, Big Ed, but never mind.
Oh, no.
You totally missed my point, but okay. Yeah, I'm going Lean on Me.
Okay.
I'd rather keep with the black people as opposed to the Planet of the Apes, which kind of made black people into monkeys.
Yeah.
So I'd rather us be represented in human form as opposed to the primates.
All right. So Lean on Me wins this week.
Lean on Me moves on.
Ooh,
and now Lean on Me joins Hotel Rwanda, Blues Brothers, Boys in the Hood,
yes,
Black Panther,
yes,
Purple Rain, and John Q in the Elite Eight.
Ooh-wee.
That is 7, folks.
It's only one more. It's only one more to go, y'all. That's all. Hey, Joe, give us a teaser for next week. What we got? What can we look forward to?
I don't know if y'all's ready for this. Y'all ready for this? Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
All right.
We asked you.
Well, here we go. Now, I'm going to switch it up. Instead of just going one side of the bracket to the other side of the bracket, I'm going to go one-on-one, one side or one side, so vice versa. So the first one, we're going to go ahead and say we have the option of having Gladiator and Braveheart.
Ooh.
And we also have Blood Diamond and Rush Hour.
Ooh.
Sounds good. I must say, though, so far, in my personal opinion, this has been the toughest bracket so far. This was the best bracket, man. There was some champions in this bracket here. I hate to see a lot of them go. I think there were some movies in this bracket that, had they shown up in earlier brackets, they would be in the Elite Eight, but they're not. They came up against Lean on Me, and they fell down. And Lean on Me moves on to the Elite Eight. We only got one more before we get to it. Yo, I want to thank y'all for joining us on the Waves Verse. I'm your boy, OG Tim Wilson. That's your guy, Big Ed. That's your man, Waves, down there at the bottom in the center stage. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do it, man. But we are not biased in our opinions. And we're not biased in our seating. The seating is made up, it's random. It's random. So we picked all of these movies, we put them in a pot, mixed them up, and we just play them as they lay them. And now it's coming down to one more movie that's going to make it to the Elite Eight. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. Man, the Elite Eight is going to be something special. We look forward to it. We will be off Christmas Day, so next week we'll wrap up the final round, and then we're going to take a week break. Let y'all have Christmas. We're going to have Christmas. We're going to enjoy it, and then we're going to come back to close out the year by naming the greatest movie of all time. This is the Waves verse, y'all. Peace.
Just need to clear my mind.